of the ship so it looks like it was like a treasury ship, you know, and just sprinkle it all around so it looks like it just, you know, sprayed everywhere. And that's the sunken ship all done. Honestly, it doesn't even look like a ship anymore. But we're gonna leave it. All right, but now that I have a giant ship over here, let's build a bunch of little small ones all around this ocean that's sunken and just laying on the ground dead. Honestly, the more that I think about it, I have no idea how ships even made it to this underground ocean, but let's just say there was like an ancient civilization. So later on, I'll build Atlantis and a house somewhere on the beach to make it all make sense. So anyways, there we go. I got a little ship right here, the smallest one here, and just 2 more ships that have been sunken into the wall somehow, with this one almost being fully intact. But now let's switch gears a little bit. Since I built a bunch of ships, I want to build something else that exists in the ocean. So let's grab my materials, and this time it will be way more modern than a wooden dinky old ship. And let's build this right beside this sunken ship because I feel like it'll just make more sense. So let's build these support beam thingies right here. And what I'm building is a submarine, but not your typical submarine. I'm going to be rebuilding Ocean Gate. Honestly, this might be a little controversial. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways because I think it won't be funny, but I mean, it is Ocean Gate. And if we're going to build a submarine, we might as well build Ocean Gate, right? So let's build this. Let's build the front of it with some black stained glass, and let's use some paint to make it look a little more curved because Ocean Gate submarine was a like pill looking shaped. There we go. Now let's build the walls, and since Ocean Gate was blue, I grabbed some signs, so I'm gonna place one here and one over here. Let's move these walls over to here, and these will kind of be like the landing pads of the submarine. So like I'm gonna put some trap doors like that and one here and bring it across so it can land on the ocean floor. But now let's continue building the rest of the submarine and the hull. Oh yeah, that is my submarine. I feel like it looks pretty similar to the Ocean Gate submarine. But this time it's actually intact and didn't explode. Let's just try to make it a little smoother right here with some stairs. And yeah, I might be a little messed up for building this, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. So suck it. But like I mentioned earlier, how on earth are there sunken ships and boats and even submarines in an underground ocean? There must be people living around here, right? So that is why I'm going to be building Atlantis down here. Inside of the ocean floor that's covered up in sand and gravel as if it's been like a hidden lost society. So let's get out of here. I keep losing my staircase. Is right here. I'm guessing it's gonna be made out of like stone bricks and some smooth stone. It just looks more like ancient. I can probably use a bunch of aquamarine blocks like prismarine, maybe even like copper. It matches the vibe, but I feel like that might be a little too modern. Let's come over here to the highest part of the underground ocean because it kind of looks like the sand grew over top of the ocean floor down there where Bikini Bottom is. So now let's remove all the sand and dirt in the way and just rebuild a city of Atlantis and then cover it back up when we're all done so it looks like it's been overgrown and taken over by the ocean. All right, but now with this open space, let's start cooking up Atlantis and see what we can come up with. So I grabbed some chiseled stone bricks because you guys know me. I love my chiseled, and I want to make it look like super royal looking-ish, you know? So let's stack this up with some smooth stone on top so it gives it this like indent look, which looks pretty royal. There's always like random indentations like inside of the pillars too, like that. The point is, back in the old days, they would have so much attention to detail. Now everything's so modern and like boring looking almost. So we just gotta focus on putting a ton of detail into everything we build for this Atlantis city. So I really didn't expect myself to build this Atlantis temple so big. I was just gonna build like little ruins inside of the floor, but I kind of got carried away and built this gigantosaurus thing. So now we're kind of stuck with it and continue building the rest of the temple. And there we go. The whole temple has turned out pretty grand, and I'm gonna make it even crazier because now let's work on the hidden staircase that leads down into the Mariana Trench. So the goal is I want it to look like that the ancient civilization that lived down here in the underground ocean has actually explored the deepest parts of the ocean, which is this. But the entire staircase that leads to it has been covered up and overgrown. But the point is just to leave signs that there was stairs leading down to it. So let's have this section all covered up and then come down here and just kill this skeleton. Just build a slight opening, just a little hint that there's been human activity here. So like some stairs there and maybe like one there and just cover it up slightly like that. Very small detail, but I think it's cool. Now let's just change the floor of the temple. And that is Atlantis' temple. Oh yeah. I did forget to finish these pillars up here though, so I gotta fill them up because back in the day they left nothing unfinished. Homes weren't built out of cardboard like how they are today. The only thing left to do now is grab all of this sand and gravel and dirt and just cover up the entire temple so it looks like it's been overgrown and the ocean is just eating it and hiding it away, never to be found again. This is the main Atlantis temple all done. I think I did a really good job covering it up with sand. But this isn't going to be the only time. Oh my god. Save me. Oh my god, plays down sand. Oh my god, I'm just going to die. Oh my god. There's a zombie right there. He could literally kill me if he hits me with that shovel. Yo, chill. Oh my god. If that zombie jumped on me when I had 1 heart, I literally would have been cooked. The only time the zombie's on my side, he just watched me burn. He was just like, you good, bro? Do you need help? But as I was saying, I want to build some little ruins around the entire ocean to look like this entire place was covered at one point. Yo. Oh, the zombies want to push him into the Marianas Trench. Oh my god, he did it. Is he gonna fall in as well? Oh my god, he's tracking to the lava. Yo, he found it. Wait. The zombie fell to his death and died. Oh, and then his baby tried to find his dad, and now he's about to jump into the lava. I just witnessed the circle of life, guys. But there we go. I added a bunch of random ruins around. Oh my god, this ocean's looking kind of messy now. I would expect an underground ocean to be like bare minimum with like no trash anywhere. But I kind of made a mess. But don't worry, once I fill up this entire place with corals and colorful stuff, it's gonna make this place look even better and just full of life once I bring in some mobs like turtles, fishes, and even build my own creatures like octopuses and a Loch Ness monster. It's gonna be awesome. Now let's work on the structure on top of the ocean. And that structure is going to be a little shack on a beach or something. Because like I said, I want it to look like people have lived here for ancient times. And it would be so cool to see a beach and a house and just like a single dude living here. So let's go ahead and transform this entire area right here and fill it up all with sand so it becomes a nice little beach inside of this cave. Oh yeah, wait, this looks so much better. Do you guys remember what this area looked like when I started this project? Now it is literally a whole sandy beach. It looks pretty awesome. Oh my god. Yo, why is the whole zombie family attacking me? Where are they coming from? But yeah, on top of this beach, I'm gonna build a nice little house or shack thingy. Nothing too fancy, just a little house so it looks like some homeless dude was living here. Oh yeah, this is my house, or not my house. I'm not homeless. I live above the ground. I'm not a troll or a gnome. I don't know what those things are, but I got a little table right here, and you know what? And some nice corners. Oh, I can't forget the 2 chairs for the guy that's definitely not me to sit all alone with nobody beside me. Trust me, it is not me. And I also want to build a campfire right here so I can sit alone. So the person can sit there all alone and enjoy the view. So let's build that. And now with 4 chairs surrounding this nice campfire, I can sit, the guy can sit here all alone and just pretend that he is an imaginary friend just sitting right here like this floating sand. Hello, William. Oh. And we got Chad over here. We got Brian and we got Kate. Yeah, they're all real friends, guys. Trust me. I'm not going crazy. The next thing I want to build is a dock that leads into the ocean. So the guide, not me, has a nice area to set off his boats and fish or something. So let's stick it out in like a diagonal looking way thingy and place down a few boats. Oh yeah, and this is our little home on top of this beach under the ocean, or under the underground with an ocean. It looks pretty good. But now let's head back down into the ocean and start finalizing everything in here. So I want to make this place feel a little bit more lively. And I did say I'm gonna build a lot of custom mobs like fishes and even the Loch Ness monster. So let's do that. It's gonna be really hard. So let's go grab some materials. And the very last thing I need is